Hey guys, Jonathan here. Hope you're doing well. Just another recap before your small group starts tonight. Sunday was a little bit different. We didn't have a talk, or I didn't teach through scripture necessarily, but we did have the love locks in, and it fit really well into our series, Holy Shift, about work and faith and how those two things come together. So, if you were there, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So, a couple of things. We asked Ali and Zoe how they felt called to do music in the country music world, right? Interesting how Ali said, I always thought God plus music equaled worship, and then this moment came where she just felt God saying, "You're going to keep doing music, just not in the church." And very profound for her, and God's opened doors, and she's had to take steps of faith in that area, and God seems to be using her in that way. But it just makes us ask the question, what's God calling us to? What arena is God calling us to? We said on Sunday that 99.9% of people that are Christians aren't pastors or spiritual leaders in that sense, in a church, like on staff or whatnot. That's not their job. But we're all called to various things and various jobs and various tasks and various careers. And so, just, a really key thing for us to think about tonight as we go back to Colossians chapter 3 is the word whatever. Whatever you do, do it unto the Lord. So tonight, really get to that idea. What is your whatever? Another few things to take from Sunday were some of the songs the Lovelocks sang. That wonderful one called Lovely, and just that beautiful idea that's very gospel-esque, that we desire and, to be loved, to be embraced, to be accepted, to be welcomed. And, who does that better than God through Jesus? Scripture we can look for that at that tonight is 1 Peter chapter 2. If you could kind of take a look at the notes and read through that, that'll be really helpful. Also, you might want to look at John chapter 10, verse 10, where Jesus says, I've come to give you life and live it more abundantly, give you full life. And so that song that they sang called Dance was very good and kind of a metaphor for that as well. And the last thing to think about is when they talked about, how Nashville, the big line is, you got to hurry up and wait. You get to a rehearsal, you get to a sound check, you rush to get there, and then you're waiting. And we have these moments in our life where unexpected, we find ourselves on our phone, obviously, and, looking through social media things. But boy, I wonder how God could use us in those moments where we've hurried up, but now we're waiting. So that might be something to talk about tonight as well during your small groups. And then, really chat about anything that came from Sunday and also in general with the series. We got one more week this Sunday. It's kind of the closer, and I think it's a really necessary topic, but I won't tell you what it is. You'll have to come and check it out. Have a great